Okay, so how many of you guys agree that OnePlus has one of the worst Do Not Disturb mode? And it did not even got improved with OxygenOS 15. But today Google have rolled out a new update for Pixel smartphones, and that has one of the most advanced Do Not Disturb mode. I hope in future even OnePlus implements the same DND mode on their OnePlus smartphones. Today let's compare Google's DND mode with OxygenOS 15 DND mode. So now without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here I have two phones. Towards the left hand side this is OnePlus 12 and towards the right hand side this is Pixel 7a. So this device received an OTA update of QPR 2 beta 1. So if I go to settings and show you guys the screenshot of the QPR beta 2, here you can see it's based on Android 15 and the update size over stable build of Android 15 was 2.65 GB. There are few add-ons what Google is planning to do with upcoming QPR updates. We'll talk about them also, and we'll also talk about the advanced DND mode. But before moving ahead, if you guys find our content useful to you guys, then make sure to smash the like button and also consider subscribing to our channel. So soon I updated my Pixel 7a. In the quick setting tiles, I noticed a new tile called Bedtime. And now you'll see a new pop-up whenever you tap on the DND quick setting tile. So here you can see in this new pop-up, by default, now you get DND and Bedtime. But if I show you guys here, the DND mode of OnePlus is quite basic. And most of the time it doesn't even work. You still get to see the notification pop up even if the DND mode is enabled. And tapping on more settings, we have the basic stuff layer to DND, which includes schedule, call-in messages, apps, and other things like ring for repeated calls. The changes what Google have done with DND mode are kind of similar to what we get to see on Samsung's One UI. And it's kind of similar to modes and routine. But let's ignore this and talk about the new DND mode present on Pixel smartphones, and we'll compare it with OxygenOS 15. So if you go to modes, settings, now we have a new tab to create your own modes. Tapping on create mode, it will give you options like custom, driving, etc. And soon you tap on custom, you can see you have an option to rename that mode, and there are also few icon packs available. So for example, if I'm going for a walk, I can create a mode for that also. I have option to set a time wherein automatically it will get triggered, and there are also options like you can allow notification for specific applications, and you can select between your favorite contacts. For example, if the custom mode is enabled, the contacts you select here can only interrupt. You have the option to set favorite contacts, and if you want any manual contact to be added, that can also be done. And another option we have, that is allow repeated callers. So if you get a call multiple times, that call can be allowed, but still we have an option to disable that also. Along with that, there are options like you can select the applications which can send notification during that particular mode, and you have all the options including the system applications and the third-party applications. We also have other options like alarm and other interruptions, where you can enable things like media sound, alarms, reminder, and calendar events. But here if you see, there are basic options which lets you just schedule the DND mode. You can create few rules, but there's nothing like creating different modes. Though there's an option for the app exceptions, but still the DND mode of OxygenOS is not that useful what we get to see on Pixel smartphones. We also have some display settings for the DND mode where you can hide notifications partially and other things like keep the screen dark, dim, or enable dark theme. This way you can create multiple modes for the DND on Pixel smartphones. So if you have added any modes, instead of DND quick setting tile, you'll get the text of modes. Tapping on it, a pop-up will appear which will show you all the modes which you have set. So accordingly, you can disable or enable any one of them directly from the pop-up menu itself. And the same thing goes with the bedtime, where you have similar options like what you get to see with other different modes. And once you add modes, you'll also see a toggle in the settings named as modes instead of that do not disturb. And as per Mishal Rahman on Twitter, he also shared few other informations related to other customization comings to app, which includes app shape and layout. Not sure when this thing will be coming on Android 15, but it will be a pretty good add-on by Google. And also Google have added this new option in the developer options, which is Linux development environment. It's a new application which will help developers run Linux application. Currently on this build, it's kind of broken, but hoping to see fully functional app in the upcoming updates. So guys, these are some of the new changes what Google have done, and how many of you guys agree that even OnePlus should bring a DND mode on OxygenOS similar to what Google have provided with Android 15? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. As of now, only this much in this video. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.